Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
This is Jeopardy! This is Jeopardy! Today's contestants are Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Hey, Johnny, thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck to all three of you in this Jeopardy round. And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories. Literature. Body Basics. Back in the 1990s. Ice cream. Parts of speech. And showbiz stuff. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. The ban on this D.H. Lawrence book was lifted in 1959 in the United States. Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control. Good. Select again. Federico Garcia Lorca wrote a famous one of these for the death of a bullfighter. Yes, Player 1. Yes. You get to pick again. Whitman's When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloomed was an elegy to him. It's Player 1. Yeah. That is correct. Player 1. Polonius tells this character, "This above all, to thine own self be true." Okay, Player 1. Right. We return to you. This woman was the subject of Petrarch's Canzoniere. Player 1. You got it. Please pick again, Player 1. This colored part of the eye shares its name with a type of flower. Okay, Player 2. Correct. Player 2, back to you for our next. Pink, red, or purplish, a port wine stain is a large one of these, usually on the face or neck. It's Player 1. Yeah! That's right, way to go. Player 1. Also called leukocytes, these blood cells defend the body against infection. Yes, Player 1. Yep. Player 1. Pick. The dura mater is the outermost protective layer that covers the spinal cord and this organ. Let's hear it, Player 2. That's correct. You again, Player 2. Unfortunately, high cholesterol can lead to atherosclerosis, in which these blood vessels become clogged. Okay, Player 1. That's it. Choose again, Player 1. When the UK's 99-year lease on this crown colony ended, China retook control on July 1st, 1997. Player 3? Right you are. Player 3. On August 10th, 1993, she was sworn in as the 107th Supreme Court Justice. Let's hear it, Player 1. That is correct. Player 1. Partying like it was February of 1999, Hugo Chavez became president of this country. It's Player 1. Right. We return to you, Player 1. On January 1st, 1993, two new European nations were formed from the split of this suddenly ex-country. Yes, Player 3. That's correct.
Yeah!
Player 3, back to you for our next song. It's the Daily Double. Here's a chance to break the tie. Give us a wager, Player 2. Here is your Daily Double clue. On October 26, 1994, a peace treaty was signed between Israel and this country led by King Hussein I. Yes. Select again. Cohen and Greenfield are the last names of the co-founders of this company that created Cherry Garcia ice cream. Player 1?
Yeah.
Good. You get to pick again, Player 1. Though it started with just 31 flavors, this chain now has more than 1,000, including SPF 31. Yes, Player 2. Good. You again, Player 2. This treat gets its name because a certain fruit is cut lengthwise and then topped with ice cream, nuts, and whipped cream. Let's hear it, Player 2. Hey, you're right. Please pick again. This three-flavored ice cream is named for an Italian city. It's Player 1. Yes. Player 1. Many claim to have invented these. One man made them from waffles at the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. Okay, Player 2. Correct. You get to pick again, Player 2. Dream when you're feeling blue. Dream. That's the thing to do. Dream. Player 2. You are correct. Player 2. Pick. Rodney Dangerfield said, "When I was born, I was so ugly, the doctor slapped my mother." Ugly. Okay, Player 3. Good for you. You again, Player 3. I killed a man in Reno just to watch him die. It's Player 3. That's it. Player 3, back to you. We know you're very smart, but are you smart enough to know? Very. Let's hear it, Player 2. Select again. So when you're happy, hooray, or sad, aw, or frightened, eek, or mad, rats. Hooray, aw, eek, rats. Yes, Player 1. Good for you. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. Dialogue from this show. Women don't leave Denny Crane. And for a secretary? It was the Secretary of Defense. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yep. Choose again, Player 2. I'm glad I got the partying out of my system because now I can focus on my career, said this simple lifer. Okay, Player 3. That is correct. player 3. That's healthier, we guess. Ron Wood's wife gave this Stones guitarist 12 bottles of organic vodka. Player 3. Right. Please pick again. Player 3. Blind hermit Gene Hackman entertains man of few words Peter Boyle in this 1974 comedy. It's player 2. Good. And here's the $1,000 clue. I've eaten things that didn't complain this much, says Diego the saber-toothed tiger in this 2002 animated film. Yes, player 2. Good. The selection will be yours, player 3, when we return from this break. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. Quoth the Raven. Notice the spelling. Tea time. Statues. Death of an author. Presidential campaigns. And it all adds up. Let's get back into this now. You have control of the board. This character has gone psycho long before he says, "She might have fooled me, but she didn't fool my mother." Let's hear it, player 1. Right you are. We return to you. Kathleen Quinlan finds comfort talking to shrink Bibi Anderson in I Never Promised You a This. It's player 2.
Yeah!
You got it. Please pick again. As John Nash in this movie, Russell Crowe does quite a bit of talking to people who don't exist. Yes, player 2.
Yeah!
That is correct. Player 2.
Yeah!
Answer? 1 of the daily double. You're in second right now. Decide on your wager, player 2. Here is your clue. This Johnny Depp character tells his psychiatrist, "You are a great lover like myself." You are now in first place. Select again. In Quills, this author muses, "My glorious prose filtered through the minds of the insane. They might improve it." Okay, player 1. Correct. Player 1, you pick again, please. It's the T in ATM, or physicist Edward. Player 2. That's correct.
Yeah!
You get to pick again. It can mean to veer or to go sour as applied to milk. Let's hear it, player 1. Right. Choose again, player 1. Another name for a billy club or a policeman's baton. Yes, player 1. Correct. You again, player 1. It's a sustained pull applied mechanically to correct fractured or dislocated bones. Player 1. Yes. Player 1, pick again. In some religious beliefs, it's the process of transference of a soul into another body at death. Okay, player 3. Yes. We return to you, player 3. The sower atop Nebraska's state capitol in this city is tossing seeds to the Great Plains 400 feet below. It's player 2. That's correct. Player 2. Blue Earth, Minnesota has a definitely giant 55-foot statue of this pea pusher. Yes, player 1. Hey, you're right. Choose again, player 1. Sam Houston stands 67 feet tall along Interstate 45 in this state. It's player 1. You are correct. We return to you, player 1. Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
A statue of this discoverer of Florida stands near the street named for him in St. Augustine.
Player 2. Good. Please pick again, player 2. Answer, the second daily double. You are in first place. You need to select your wager. All right, here's your clue. In 2003, a statue of this man was pulled down just a year after it had gone up to mark his 65th birthday. That puts you even further ahead. Player 2, back to you. She died on July 18, 1817, after dealing with some pride and prejudice in her day. Let's hear it, player 1. That's right, way to go. Player 1. On September 28, 1891, he died in New York City after a whale of a life. Okay, player 1. Yes. You get to pick again. No amount of electricity could reanimate her on February 1st, 1851. Player 1? Right. Player 1? After October 19, 1745, he would make no more modest proposals. It's player 1. Right you are. You again, player 1. It was this author, not the wallpaper, who went on November 30th, 1900. Yes, player 3. Correct. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. A campaign slogan in 1964 said, "All the way with these 3 letters." Okay, player 1. Yeah! That's correct. Select again. I pledge you, I pledge myself to a new deal for the American people, he said in accepting his 1932 nomination. Let's hear it, player 3. That's correct. You get to pick again, player 3. The 1976 ticket of Jimmy Carter and this running mate was dubbed Fritz and Grits. It's player 3. Correct. Select again. In 1916, he campaigned under the slogan, "He kept us out of war." Player 1? Yes. Player 1? The Whigs used a log cabin as a symbol in his 1840 campaign. Yes, player 1. That's right. Way to go. Choose again, player 1. It's 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 8. Let's hear it, player 1. Right. Player 1. 3 plus 53 plus 100 plus 153 equals this. Okay, player 3. You got it. We return to you, player 1012 plus 255 plus 11 equals this. Let's hear it, player 3. Yes. Player 3, pick again. 144 plus 244 plus 344 equals this. Player 1. That is correct. Now let's take a look at that $2,000 clue, shall we? 1144 plus 1793 equals this. Yes, player 3. That's it. You all move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. Final Jeopardy still to come, and here's the category. Sports business. Please enter your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. All right, players, this is what it comes down to. Here is the Final Jeopardy clue. In 1993, this man said, "What Phil and Nike have done is turn me into a dream." What did you put as your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Did you come up with the correct response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? Let's see your response. And that correct response will add... Congratulations to you, player 1. So long, everybody.